My name is Mike Deveria, and I'm privileged to be part of the Hackathon Team 1 under the Alliance for Bio-Based Construction in Ukraine. Our international team was given the choice of 3 locations to offer solutions for, but on close inspection, we decided that our solution for one was so versatile that it would be applicable to all 3. So where are we coming from? The Restart Camp in Severynivka includes various areas for recreation, education, and psychological rehabilitation, and has hosted more than 2,300 mothers and children from the occupied territories. There's a need to increase the camp's capacity by creating an environmentally sustainable eco-centre with a community building for 150 youngsters and their mothers. In the Apostolove City Hospital, the former infectious diseases clinic clearly no longer meets the needs of patients and disabled veterans. The task is to design and build a community centre with a recreation area, a playroom for young ones, a café, and a conference room, which will meet patients' rehabilitation needs, particularly those of veterans, military personnel, and war victims. In Teofipol, the communal property includes a 20-hectare plot located near the Teofipol Energy Company, where there's a need to establish a green energy industrial park that should provide residence for employees of new circular economy enterprises using sustainable architectural solutions. In other words, we're asked to develop a model that can be easily adapted to other regions and communities. The ABCU team has therefore put together a prototype proposal and has designed in some detail a community centre whose concept is versatile enough to comprise of classrooms, craft workshops, quiet rooms, a library, physiotherapy rooms, and more, but will have as its centre a main communal hall for uses such as a dining room, dance floor, cinema, and so on, for up to 170 people, such as children and their mothers, families, veterans, and patients. In addition to this community centre, we also plan to build at least 2 accommodation blocks, each capable of housing 5 families, with their own bedrooms, bathrooms, and a kitchen. We believe that these additional residences will allow the centres to host veterans of mothers and children and complete families throughout the year, providing warm, comfortable accommodation and a centre for education and relaxation during the colder months. Together, these buildings will create a sort of community village where the residents and visitors will find all their needs are met. But it's not our idea to come to Ukraine to build this centre. Rather, it is our intention to give modified STEP workshop training to the people living in the communities to teach them the theory and the practice of straw bale building, which will result in the construction of the community village. Empowering people to build the community village will serve as a catalyst for job creation. They will be able to build affordable homes after taking their courses. This will contribute to local economic development and community empowerment, which will play a significant role in alleviating poverty and improving the quality of life. It's very important that what we build in terms of circular construction in Ukraine corresponds with developments in the rest of Europe. So the buildings have been designed to maximize their sustainable credentials based on EU straw bale building standards. The choice of foundation will depend on the ground conditions we find, and there are many natural foundation solutions available. The illustration shows the buildings on piles, which has many advantages, including ventilation, security from flooding, etc., but will include walkways suitable for wheelchairs and for mothers with strollers and that sort of thing. The walls for each building will be built up using modules from Modulina, where possibly utilizing the straw henge technique, which almost doubles the building capacity of the modules, which support the roof. Doors and windows will be manufactured and purchased locally. The windows will be triple glazed to reduce heat and optimize comfort. All doors will be wheelchair accessible and the sizes will be in line with local fire safety codes. Openings to the cold north will be minimized, while large glass facades to the south and west faces will optimize the benefits of the thermal mass inside. Flat sloping roofs will be covered in sedum with photovoltaics and solar boilers, and all buildings will enjoy 40-centimetre thick straw bale insulated floors, ceilings and walls with natural ventilation incorporated into the design. Internal partition walls will have wooden frames filled with natural material. The internal walls will be plastered with fine clay plaster, while the external facades will be either lime plastered or timber cladded at each client's request. Each building will also have a wide terrace at the front, protected by a large overhanging roof. So why straw bales? Well, straw bales are excellent insulators, cutting energy costs, and they provide the building with wonderful acoustic properties. They are fire resistant and can withstand strong winds and earthquakes. Straw bale buildings are relatively easy to build and plaster and can be easily extended after building. They are very durable and can last for centuries. Straw is an infinitely available renewable resource, especially in Ukraine, where in 2021 this country produced 86 million tons of grain. That's over 80 million tons of straw. Using only half of what is available, at 10 tons per house, the country could, theoretically, build 4 million straw bale houses per year. Some of the innovative ideas that we plan to utilize are rainwater harvesting to reduce the dependency on main supply, solar boilers to heat water, photovoltaic panels with domestic batteries to store power, sedum green roofs for insulation and environmental aesthetics, eco-drains to recover heat from showers and kitchen appliances, grey-water filtration to reduce the dependence on septic tanks. Altogether, these innovative technologies will make the community centres substantially off-grid, thereby insulated from local power outages. So what impact will all this sustainable building have on their relation to the 17 UN Sustainable Development Goals? We believe that we will meet 16 of the goals. A detailed description of how we intend to achieve this has been presented in a separate document. We also have key performance indicators that we believe are possible to achieve, covering all elements of the 16 Sustainable Development Goals. The theory of change diagram here shows the tremendous positive effect that building with bio-based materials will have on reducing CO2 emissions. For planning, we have made a comprehensive Gantt chart detailing the different stages of the construction roadmap. We expect to have construction design and permits for the first community village completed before the end of this year. To begin site preparation as soon as the weather allows, possibly in March, and when we can start the construction of the superstructure with the aim of completing the handing over the building in September to October 2025. So who is our team? Well, I'm from Scotland. I'm a board member of ESBA and the chairman of ABCU. I will be the overall project coordinator and client liaison. Alexei Brzezinski from Ukraine is an architect with 17 years straw bale experience and will be heading the architectural design and landscaping online. Andrei Peron from Ukraine is a building contractor with 22 years experience and will be materials coordinator and project site manager. Victor Schul from Austria is a double master student in Vienna and Shanghai and will be our on-site building design and sustainable development instructor. Johann Schul from Austria was a project manager for 35 years and will do fundraising and budget control and give design team and project support. Jane from Ukraine is an artist working with the rehabilitation of veterans and will do conceptual design and branding and communication. And Artem Rizkov from Ukraine is an engineer and producer of straw panels. He will be our on-site construction engineer and head of straw bale panel procurement. Vesko Moskov from Bulgaria, he's based in France, is CEO of his own straw bale construction company. He will be supervising and assisting with the infill of straw bales and plastering. Simon Ruschmeyer from Germany is an experienced architect and master plasterer. She will do on-site straw bale building and plaster training. Fabian Markovich from Argentina, based in Ukraine, is a musician, artist and inventor, and as such will be our on-site artistic engineer. Eileen Sutherland from England is the co-founder of the School of Natural Building in the UK and will give additional straw bale training, while Ina de Groot from the Netherlands is an instructor on natural materials and will assist in teaching permaculture. Martin Hoyinga from the Netherlands is a certified European straw bale builder who will give on-site training and supervision of straw bale building and plastering, and Ania Chorsepa from Poland is an architect and she will be on the architectural team online and give online plastering training. As for costing, once again, we have put together a complete breakdown of materials, hire, personnel and soft costs. We estimate that we should be able to complete the construction of this community village ready for use for around 780,000 euros or 35 million Ukraine. We are in contact with many potential sponsors, some government departments and some large companies interested in supporting the reconstruction of Ukraine through investment in sustainable building, so we do not expect to have any problems securing and financing these projects. Finally, I would like to say that we, the ABCU team, believe that we have a golden opportunity to showcase straw bale building in Ukraine to demonstrate how relatively simple it is to build beautiful, comfortable homes that are low cost and environmentally friendly, and hopefully to spread this message throughout this beautiful country. Thank you.